public views towards formulation of a draft constitution for the East African Political Federation is meeting stakeholders from the counties of Laikipia, Nyandarua, Muranga, Kirinyaga and Nyeri. Clement Masombo is there and now joins us live. Clement, what is the latest on this front?
Well, good afternoon, Trix. Indeed, that workshop or consultative forum is ongoing right now. And rightly, like you put it, this is a forum that involves stakeholders from the 5 counties of central Kenya. We are talking about Nyeri as the host, Kirinyaga, Laikipia, Muranga, as well as the Nyandarua counties. And the main purpose of this is just to collect public views and recommendations on what will be a draft constitution for the East African Political Confederation. And right now, I want to speak to one of the members of that committee to give us an insight of what exactly they have gotten so far and their plan from here to going forward. Thank you, sir, for joining us live on KTN News. We are here today collecting views from residents of central Kenya. From here, what are we expecting? Introduce yourself.
My name is David Onen. I'm the head of political affairs of the East African community and also the coordinator of this process for the community. As you may have known, we started this process a few days ago from Mombasa. Now we're in Nyeri, where we're meeting a number of representatives from various counties in this sub area. The purpose of this hearing is to give the space and provision for the people of this area as part of Kenya and of course part of East Africa to give their opinions and ideas on the nature of the confederation that they would like to see for the East Africa. And this opinion will inform the experts, the constitutional experts, when they are proposing to the summit the model of the confederation that can work for the people of East Africa. And that will also inform the content of the constitution that eventually will be written for the confederation. So there are many areas for which the experts are seeking the views of the people of Kenya. One or two of them includes what are the restrictions or the conditions for partner states to be part of the confederation. Another one, of course, is how is the governance be structured or arranged from the top up to the partner states government. But also, what other powers of sovereignty that the different member states of East Africa now can cede to the confederation, because the confederation needs some executive powers that can enable it to enforce some of the decisions of the confederation. So that power needs to be ceded from the partner states now in this constitution, among many other things.
And perhaps maybe what are the timelines that you are working with? What is this time frame that you have that by a certain time you should be done with the collection of views and have that draft copy ready?
The initial plan was to have by next year, 2024, the constitution ready. But of course, there are a number of intervening factors that has delayed it, including the COVID restriction that impeded the work of these experts in terms of restricting movement and also collecting people to meet and so on. But as of now, the consultation should end by December 2023. That will enable the committee of constitutional experts to compile this report throughout East Africa, compile this report, but also enable them to propose to the summit, which represent now all the East Africans, that this is the view we got from the people of East Africa, and based on these views, this is what we are proposing as the model for the Confederation of East Africa. And from there, we hope that the immediate summit after December should be able to receive these reports from these views and then make a consideration out of it. And then from there, we can move into the drafting of the constitution. Perhaps that will take another 2 years. We can conveniently say in the next 2 years we should have a draft of this constitution.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your contribution and making this bulletin that contributing and giving us an insight of what exactly you are doing. Yes, Trix, you've just heard it from one of the members of that committee of experts, and they are saying that they intend to end the collection of views by December 2023, and perhaps maybe 2 years from there, we are talking about maybe towards the end of 2025, we should be having a copy of that draft constitution. But earlier on, remember, we had also been informed that this is a committee that it constitutes of, it's an 18-member committee, each of the 6 countries having 3 representatives, and the only country that so far has not sent their representative is the DRC. But they are hopeful that maybe by the time they end up the collection of views and drafting of that constitution, they will have received the representatives from DRC. So from here, we shall continue following up on what they are doing and the collection of views and what the Kenya